Osbourne, and she's gone from her famous family's reality show to careers in music and fashion, and now she's an author with a new memoir that I can't even say the whole title of it, but I'll just say There Is No Bleeping Secret. That is as close as we can get to the name of the book.
Yeah.
But you know, even with that name I heard was inspired by your time on Dancing with the Stars.
A bit, yes, but also I would sit there and complain a lot because of the way the media and my public perception was, because I knew it wasn't me. But you have no right to complain if you're not going to do anything about it.
Yeah. So
it's my opportunity to show people who I really am, and then they can make up their minds. And if they don't like me, that's cool. If they do, wonderful. But it's just, you know, it's making me feel really vulnerable because it's so honest.
Yeah.
Too. It's really 100% truth.
But it's hard not to like you because you've always come from a place of truth that anybody who's seen you go, okay, I like her because I don't feel like she's giving me anything that's not truly who she is. And we watch you grow up on your family show, The Osbournes. I was a big Osbournes fan. But you revealed in the book that this early fame, it led you to a world of like addiction. Mm-hmm.
Well, I was already doing drugs before the show, so I can't just blame it on that. It was Hollywood in general, and the one misconception about me and my drug use was that I was never a party girl. I was miserable the entire time. I would just do anything not to feel what it felt like to be me. I wanted to be anyone but myself. And I wasted so much time trying to be other people. When I'm good enough for just me, and that's okay. I don't have to be the prettiest, the smartest, the funniest, the best. I don't want to be. I just want to be me. And it's one of the biggest battles you will ever face in life.
I'll tell you what, that's a great lesson for anybody out there who's listening to hear that. I mean, I think that's amazing the way you said that. And so many emotions in this book. You talk about your mother's battle with cancer. You talk about your father's accident. How do your parents feel about what you've written?
It's really funny. I gave the book to everyone before I submitted it to my publisher because I want, you know, 100 people can be in a room and one thing can happen and you have 100 different stories. Mm-hmm. So this is how I see things in my life. So I don't want to hurt anyone and I want to protect my nieces. So I gave it to them to read. My dad is the only one that tried to re-edit his letter to make himself sound worse. I'm like, he goes, no, I think you should write this. I'm like, I'm not writing that, Dad. I don't believe that. You're my best friend. I'm not writing that. No.
And you talk also about your struggle. You had Lyme disease. It took you 10 years to diagnose that.
Mm-hmm. That's when, do you remember when I had a seizure at work?
Yes,
and it was in the press and everything? They originally diagnosed me with epilepsy, and then they thought I had MS. And I knew it wasn't that. And I started to actually do the one thing doctors tell you not to do, and that's to go online and look it up. Because then you will diagnose yourself with everything.
Exactly.
And it just all, like, roads pointed to Lyme disease. So I found a doctor through my mom, because I actually went to her with this huge bag of pills that they had me on. And with my past, like, my mom was a bit shocked that I'm like, I can't take these anymore. I don't want to be like this.
Yeah.
So she helped me find this doctor. I went to Frankfurt, Germany, and I did stem cell, and I got cured. But it sickens me that that's not available to everyone, and that you have to be considered lucky or privileged to get that sort of treatment. And I want to make sure, and I will do anything that I can do to make sure that that treatment is available in this country.
And you know, there's also a chapter called Dear Bullying, Dear Bullies. And you have young nieces you just spoke about a little bit earlier. What is your message to them about bullies?
When people are mean to you, it's because they see things in themselves. They see things in you that they don't like about themselves or that they wish they had. And for me, my mom taught me to go into school and tell them that my dad was going to come in and bite their heads off. Didn't work. But my dad told me to say, I'm going to give you one more chance. If you bully me one more time, I'm going to go to the principal because I don't want to do this with you anymore and you're hurting my feelings. If you talk in truth and feelings, it's so powering. People don't know what to do because they expect you to fight back. They want you to fight back.
Absolutely right. And you personalized this book to me. I got to read it real quick. It says, to Michael, I have a secret to tell you. You are my mom's celebrity crush.
He's so mad at me, but I had to.
had to do it. I'm glad you did. And Kelly's book, There Is No Bleeping Secret, it is out now. Make sure you go get it. A lot of lessons there for a lot of people.